up, people? It's your boy Leveled Head. I'm going to make this quick video because I'm finna get out here and go to work. But as everyone know, last night Sony showed the PlayStation 4. And, it's blowing up YouTube right now. And from me, personally, from what I saw and what I, was able to witness, I would say Sony did an excellent job at setting up and building up the hype and the momentum for the PS4. Now, what's my opinion or my take, or how did I feel when I saw it? I was highly impressed. To be honest with you, I was highly impressed with a few things that I saw. I like what Capcom showed. Killzone looked good. Everything that they showed looked good. But this is my problem. This is my concern. This is what Sony does all the time. They always come out and show beautiful tech demos. They always come out and show stuff that they claim is in-game footage and running off the hardware and, direct straight from the system. But then when the system come out, it's totally different. Like Killzone, what they did with Killzone and many other times. So as impressed as I was with what I saw, I'm really trying to figure out what I saw. Because the only game, if I'm not mistaken, that was actual in-game footage that you knew someone was playing was Watch Dogs. And, that looked good, but it didn't look like many of the other tech demos that I saw. And that's just my opinion. But I know that was actual gaming. And right now, that game is good looking as it is. It's not a crazy leap over what is currently out. And also, in my opinion, I believe that can be reached with the Wii U as well. Now, my thing is, like I said, I will not throw any hate because I'm a Sony fan. But at the same time, I'm not finna to lose my head over what I saw until I see actual sitting down here in my man cave with the PS4 and playing it, and I'm seeing that same thing. Now, of course, we're not going to see that right at lunch. But at the same time, until I can see that with my own eyes, I'm not going to lose it over what I saw last night. Now, I'm just putting it in perspective. This is just me. I won't hate. I won't say Sony can't do it, but I say Sony does this every time they come out with a new system. They pump it up, but then when you get stuff, it's not what they pumped. It's not like what they pumped. It's not like how they described. And I'm not going to even say, and I'm going to say this about the Wii U. Nintendo did a horrible job. Compared to Nintendo, Sony did a way better job of introducing the PS4. But at the same time, I believe Nintendo did a more accurate job. We don't know who makes the GPU. We really don't know anything outside of the 8 gigs of DDR RAM, DDR5, I guess, RAM, and all that. But, and that suggests that it's going to be a powerful system, But I've been watching video after video. I even watched Adam Sessler, latest video. I don't know where it is. Yeah, I think it's right there or something. I think it was on Specs or something he was talking about, where he even said that they really kind of didn't tell us anything outside of just saying it's going to be powerful, and then they said it's going to have 8 gigs of DDR5 RAM. I think that's how you say that. Now, people, if everything we just saw is legit, do y'all really think this system's finna be $300, $350? Do you really think that's what we finna walk away paying? And isn't that the exact same situation Sony put themselves in last time with the PS3? They said it's a PC basically. So if it's a PC, do you really think, and what it's trying to do and what it's trying to offer, that you finna walk away paying anything less than about $450, $500? Let's just be honest, man. As good as the stuff look, you're going to have to buy it. You're going to have to pay for it, one. Two, we don't even know if this is legit stuff we saw or just glorified demos that's, you know, you can make look good because nobody's actually playing. It's almost like CGI, but, you know, is what the PlayStation might be able to do or what they project it to do. It's not actual what it's doing at that moment where you see somebody controlling it or anything like that. So as hyped as they build it up and as impressive as what I saw was, I gotta hold off, man. You know, I really do. I can't just sit there and go ape over what I saw. Like, you know, I'm seeing all this people just going, you know, crazy. Zaire losing, and I'm like, man, look, come on, man. How many times does Sony have to? It's like Sony just know. This is what I always say. Sony knows America, and they know the America fan base or gaming base or core gamers and hardcore gamers and what they want. And Sony delivers in eye candy and making you feel like, wow, I'm finna get something audaciously powerful. But what Sony rarely does is live up to it. Now, I will say, like I always say, the PS3 was my favorite system this year. But look how long it took for the PS3 to realize what, you know what I'm saying, they promised from the beginning. And it's just now at the end of its life cycle starting to really show its capabilities. Now we finna move on. That's been almost 7-8 years ago. So I don't know, folks. I really don't. And to me, I went back and I looked at that Monolith video for the Wii U, the game that they are making for the Wii U, and I looked at the distance in the background. I looked at the detail. And then I went back and I watched. Now, we all looking at this over YouTube, and, you know, that was a horrible feed that they had for that direct, so I had to go back and look when the stuff wasn't breaking up and all that, and then I got my phone, and it's showing in 720p. So I went back and I checked out that Monolith video, you know, because, you know, that's the only thing Nintendo at this moment has shown us that really showed that this system might have some potential and some power. And I went back and I looked at all the things that I saw, and I looked at Watch Dogs. And I'm gonna have to say, folks, I gotta hold my hold my thoughts as far as I was impressed with it, but I'm gonna wait and see what, you know what I'm saying, Nintendo is coming with and what Sony is coming with, because we still ain't seen retro game. We saw the Monolith game, that was early, you know what I'm saying, but that was actual game. That wasn't no tech demo, that was actual game. Then you got Bayonetta, actual game footage. So I'm waiting, because this to me was a lot of tech demos, like what Nintendo did when they showed the bird flying. That was a gorgeous tech demo, but it was a tech demo, you know. So I'm gonna say Sony did a well job of getting folks' minds back towards them and looking towards them, but I'm gonna say at the same time, if they don't live up to this hype that they just built up, and they come out and this stuff doesn't do half of what they say, you Sony finna be in trouble. So it's like a win-lose situation. They either gotta, if they don't deliver what they just showed, it ain't no bouncing back from it, folks. They ain't leave themselves no wiggle room with this. They gonna have to live up to the hype, or it's done, because these folks are geeking out on YouTube. And I admit I geeked out with the Wii U, but at the same time, what I geeked out on, actually, it lived up to that. Now, so that's my thoughts. Level head, Sony, job well done. But son, y'all gonna have to live up to that, you know what I'm saying? And then y'all gotta have to put it in the price range that folks can afford it. That's what took me so long to get the PS3. I ain't paying no $500-600 for no system. Might well get a gaming rig, PC. So that's my thoughts. Like, comment, and subscribe, and leave your thoughts. Level head out.